Coach John, and I'm all about helping you make the right moves for your business. I'm going to show you a new power principle I've created from the material in Robert Cialdini's book, Persuasion, the Art of Influence. And I call this the Pillars of Persuasion. And what I'm going to share with you in just a minute is a short synopsis of 6 persuasion strategies outlined in the book. And by the way, I highly recommend this book for leadership, sales professionals, or motivational speaking fields. These 6 pillars are the key to persuading others to effectively help and support your goals and initiatives. Daniel Pink, noted sales professional, and he's the author of To Sell is Human, writes that 60% or more of everyone's day is spent persuading others to help or support their efforts and goals. 60%. This means that these pillars support 60% of your daily activities. There are 6 pillars, and we created 6 videos to help you understand and leverage each pillar for your business. And at the end of this video, I'll provide you with a few ideas to leverage the information. Get out a piece of paper and something to write with, take notes, pause the video if you need to, and identify your opportunities. All right, so let's talk about the pillars of persuasion. Pillar number 1 is reciprocation. Pillar number 2 is commitment and consistency. The third pillar is likability, and the fourth pillar is social proof. Pillar number 5 is authority, and pillar number 6 is scarcity. All right, in this video, we're going to talk about reciprocation. And reciprocation as a persuasion strategy has been around since the beginning of time. It's the simple process that I do something for you, and then you do something for me. And what's nice about that is that you're in control of what to do. You get to start the process. You can make it happen. And when you do something for somebody else, there's this natural psychological reaction that makes people feel like they're in debt, and they feel a little compelled to do something back for you, something of, pretty much equal value. And so when you take somebody out to lunch, they take you out to lunch. Promotional products, big deal here. When we give a gift, a small promotional product for somebody, we'll get something in return. Usually we'll get some time or something like that. There's always a little bit of a trade with this reciprocation model. And it's really most noticed in the 70s when the Hare Krishnas are at the airport. And the Hare Krishnas used to meet departing flights at the airport, and they would take the passengers and offer them a flower as they came off the airport. And there'd be a little bucket down by their side, and you'd grab a flower and then you'd put $1 in there. And you didn't really want to do that, but you felt compelled. I mean, the flower, they're not worth $1, but you still felt compelled to put something in there. And you could certainly put some change in there, but the most common thing people did is they put in $1. And it was like, here's a flower, you give me $1. Here's a flower, you give me $1. And they literally, this is how they funded their sect for many, many years. Now, we don't see them much around anymore, but that is the story that Robert Cialdini tells in the book. And so reciprocation, this is really a very simple process for you to engage and to consider and try to be a little bit more intentional about it. So now you've heard and seen the Pillars of Persuasion presentation for reciprocation. So what was your biggest takeaway? Write it down. And write down what item or thought occurred to you where you would like to do a little more research or have a greater understanding. Here are a few ideas where you might be able to improve your reciprocation strategy. Number 1, identify a simple verbal or written reciprocity process. Positive comments, greeting cards, or a gift of information. They're all small steps in using the reciprocation model. Number 2, identify a promotional product gift for your prospect, your customer, your team member, or your employees. And number 3, be intentional. You'll multiply your success rate. So I want your feedback. I encourage you to scroll down right now and leave us a note or send us a quick email. Watch for our videos on the other 5 pillars. If you'd like more information, post a note on our forum. If you're not a member of our forum, join us. Send us an email, and we'll send you the details. My goal is to help you make the right moves for your business. I work with business owners, executives, and sales professionals every day to make the right moves and win the results and income they desire so they can live the life they want for themselves and their families. When you make the right moves in chess, you win the game. The same is true in business. When you make the right moves, winning gets a lot easier.